All right. This is Daymond, aka Daymond the Writer, writer and director and producer of BloodGuilt. I'm here with the cast and crew. I got Jerry and Justin.
Hi, this is Jerry Walker. Silas.
Hello, Blood Guilt family. This is Justin Arnsworth, Amos.
And we are missing one. We were just talking about before we started this. We're missing Dion, the unsung hero of this whole production, actually.
Well, I'll start right now. That night here gives me goosebumps, literally, because it was so cold. So
Mm,
cold out there in that desert.
mm.
And I believe
Uh,
you stayed here 2 nights, right?
Yeah,
yep.
felt like it. That's for sure.
I think I was happy once the digging part began because I was able to raise my body temperature a little bit because it was cold out there.
Yeah.
No, I even remember who somebody started a fire.
I did.
Yep.
Justin got a barrel and started a fire or something, a pit.
Oh man. Can we just talk over your death, man?
The whole part with the gun, it was a real gun, and I had to keep dry squeezing it because I wasn't sure if there was any rounds.
Safety first, ladies
Well,
and gentlemen.
actually, in the desert scene, though, that wasn't a gun. That was a toy one. And
Oh,
every time I see that part, it bugs me because you can see that there's no barrel. And once we got to the hotel,
oh yeah.
that's when you had to dry squeeze because that's when you brought your gun.
Yeah, I thought, you know what? I want to give you shout out for being brave enough to take that line. And so,
You really did that. Hey, it was
yeah,
vitamins though. Everybody needs to know that.
yeah,
You
that is
still work
vitamin.
you still work for the school, right?
Yeah.
They need to understand these are vitamins. I went to GNC and
Mm.
paid a pretty penny for this. It was like 150 for that little jar.
A
But I
B12?
found it. I think it was B12. But I had found out that is actually what they use on the movie set. So
B12.
yeah, that I think it was. I can't remember what the substance was. I think it was B12 though.
It burned either way, you know. You started getting it in
But
the
that
back of
was
the
being
throat.
super.
You
Because
had to
I
have been
just,
juiced after that though. You had no wonder you was good to stay up all night.
That was the easy part.
Yeah.
yeah, I had to keep my face straight when you dove in like that. I was like, oh, oh, he doing it then.
He really did it.
I've thought about it. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever Gomez wants me to do.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
ooh.
Oh,
I wasn't even ready for it. So that reminded me of I don't know what that tool like you had like a little spray thing to make it
Uh-huh.
so you could see like the meat come out the brain.
Yeah, yeah. That yeah, I saw something. It was on YouTube. They had it was a generator, and then you no, an air compressor,
a
and
little
then
air
you fill it up
compressor.
with the
Yeah.
fake. Yeah, you fill it with the fake blood, and then you hit it on cue, and it just sprays on the wall.
Yeah,
That
It
we
was
turned
that
out
was
dope.
pretty
working.
good.
Oh yeah, it came out good.
All right, now this is where the ego kicks in. Like, you know, I'm looking at Jerry and I'm thinking, man, I could pick this dude up. I think it would have been hard enough carrying him just in general, but carrying his limp body was even harder.
Yeah, I said I was gonna make you work on it. I'm gonna be as dead weight as possible.
I could
You made
never,
him earn.
I could never kill somebody and have to bury him in the desert because that was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
It took everything I had to not see if Jerry was okay when you tossed him in there. I was like, yo, is he all right?
There was no pillows down there, nothing. I was just
Nothing.
straight up, just Jerry being a G.
But I swear y'all threw like 4 or 5 scoops and then paused, and I was just waiting for you to yell cut. I didn't hear it. I was still in
Nah,
there.
I needed the shot, man.
I thought y'all walked away. All you say, do I get up yet? Do I get
Jerry's
up yet?
like, so this is how it ends, huh?
I was making a movie, and then Well, that was it.
That was it. Wake up at Heaven's Gates going, did we finish it?
Stop playing, Daymond. These special effects are too good, man.
Oh, you're conscious. Well, I tell you one thing. My second date that night was out there holding it down with us freezing, who is now my wife. So you know she was a keeper going through that.
Ooh, straight up, man. I saw that, man. You guys been married ever since, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, we did.
Such is the aura of BloodGuilt.
Right there. Oh,
There it
man.
is.
And remember
So this part reminded me of us getting pulled over by the cops.
I was about to say the same thing.
Getting pulled over by the cops.
Yeah, we were leaving the desert scene and we got pulled over.
Yep.
That's crazy. I had no idea about any of that.
It was right there on Montana too, but way further down Montana.
Yep, right when we were
That's
getting
crazy.
on to Montana.
It was the sheriff.
They knew they had one. They was dark suits, blood, dirt. Oh, I got me one.
Shovels in the back.
Yep.
Said we were making a movie. Did they believe you? I mean, they had to. They let y'all go, but I know that had to take some convincing.
Oh, I was sweating. I was sweating.
And yeah, we didn't get into this either right here, right? So obviously he was only shot one time. And this is supposed to be the realization that something is not quite right. That's why there's so much blood here. I don't know if I really directed that correctly.
No, I
That's
think.
something I wish I could have got back.
Well, that scene with all the blood, you know, Justin's face right before he goes in, it shows it like, what?
Yeah.
Why is there so much?
Yeah.
And he knew that he had to erase all of it. And I think, like we talk about when we have our own mental problems, we try to find ways to erase it like it doesn't exist and deal with it in our own way.
Yeah. I was focused more on that part about like let's get to the cleaning of it, because that's the symbol of the whole film to me.
But I love the fact that he tried to be CFI, a scientific, using a black light to find everything. I remember us thinking, what are they going to say about the towels all being bloody from the hotel?
The towels and then the grout too. Like I was trying to get it out the grout and it just wouldn't come out.
Right? Your conscience.
Dion.
What's up with you? Look like you've seen a ghost.
I just had a crazy dream.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was so real. You came in with the money just like now, and then things got crazy.
How crazy?
Well, I killed you.
You killed me?
Yeah.
That's one hell of a dream.
It was.
I can see that look on your face thinking about it right there. I didn't notice that till now.
That's a lot longer than you have. Starts to wear on you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You can't keep going around wronging people. It steals your peace. If I get pulled over for some bullshit, like speeding or a bad taillight, I won't have to worry about going to prison for the rest of my life. I'm tired of living in and out of these shitholes like this.
And what about Gomez? You think he's just gonna let you put in your 2 weeks notice?
I'm only do whatever Gomez. No, what?
There we go, packing that dirt again.
There it is.
At least you got to warm up.
You were in the back of the van, just cold.
Cold.
I wish we could have did all this in one night though.
Oh yeah. Because yeah, being out there twice and cold twice.
That first night was brutal though.
Yeah, it was. It was insanely brutal. But at least you had the smarts to start a fire, and I ran over there.
That's all Mr. Arnsworth.
Mm-hmm. That's what you
Now
get.
this was a grind too.
Yeah.
I had to get to the manager and show him what happened with the space. And hopefully, hope he didn't charge me for all that blood and the towels and the grout. He was cool about it though. He was cool.
I try to pay special attention to detail just to say you have that fee, man.
What you said? That's some real method acting.
Real method acting.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Huh?
Man, sit down. You're making me nervous. And you really need to lay off that blow.
It's definitely not the blow.
Then it's a job.
That's it.
What's it?
No.
What?
No.
Spit it out.
No. Calm down.
Calm down. You around here jumping around acting like a fucking maniac, and you want me to calm down? You know how bad my nerves are.
You're right.
I just shoot you for this shit.
You're right. I know how you get.
So I got a little ghetto with the side twist.
How the hell you expect me to calm down?
Especially after I killed you like 12 times.
Right?
Don't you have to piss?
What?
Don't you?
What the fuck are you talking about? Man, I gotta piss. Hey, I apologize for all that, man. It's just a job. It starts to wear on you. Trust me, I've been doing this a lot longer than you.
Maybe you should get out.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe you should.
What?
No, you should. You should. Take the money and everything you've been saving and create the life.
Handle me like I'm an old man.
Hey, I got tired of dragging that body into the hole, man.
I'm still tripping on y'all got pulled over by the police. You know what happened to me too? The van got stuck, man. I had to call my wife in, and then we had to push it out, get some pull it out. We had to get some ratchet straps and pull it out, man. I was like, man, this production here, boy. Y'all was dealing with the police, and I was dealing with the van.
Get stuck.
Blood guilt.
The straight blood guilt.
Blood guilt.
When things don't go right in your life, you just say blood guilt.
Blood
See
guilt.
him? What? You don't see him? See who? Are you okay? Wait, no!
And yes, the ground was very cold.
Jerry was a hell of a stuntman,
Yes, that's real. I mean, he was
Yeah, that
dragged
was
out of a
fun.
van.
Flopping harder on that floor than I planned to.
Thrown into a dirt hole,
Oh, plastic.
wearing
wrapped around
plastic
my
bags on
head.
your head.
You hear me? I'm not gonna bury him.
I like that look. Yes, you are. I like the way Justin really showed how much this was wearing on him.
Oh man, Justin played his part, but yeah, he dug in, man.
I was just channeling all those extra takes, all those extra hours.
I was like, man, this must be what what's his name, Kubrick felt like. They said he was notorious for like hundreds of takes.
But you know what? I think we were all the same mind. We just wanted to get it right. As long as it took, as many times as it took, we were there for the work, man.
Yeah,
for sure, man. It shows too, man. Even though it is unfinished.
For sure.
And like I was telling y'all before we started the film, this was all about honoring all that time and work and dedication and passion we put into this project. So I'm glad we were able to come together and do this and be able to release it in some form. I was also telling Jerry, if the audience, if you want to get a more fully realized version of the story, get the full experience of it, it's all in the book. There's an audio book, and then you can get the actual ebook on Amazon.
What's up with you?
This is actually my favorite scene.
What's up with me? I'm in hell. I've tried everything. I let you go. I forced you to take the money. I even killed myself and nothing works. The only thing I haven't done is the one thing that I can't do, and that's to give you your life back. But let me tell you something, my friend. If I could give you your life back, I would. Even if that meant that I had to do this for all of my days, for the rest of eternity, because at least then I know that I did what I could to make it right. But from here on out, every time I relive this tragedy, I'm gonna look you in your eye and confess to you what I've done and let you know that I'd take it all back if I could.
What the hell are you talking about? Either you're doing way too much blow, or you gone batshit crazy. Or maybe not. It's a job, man. Trust me, I've been doing this a lot longer than you.
All this stuff we do, it starts to wear on you. And that's why
Jerry was just such like,
I'm gonna call it
he was such an uncle in that scene, man. Like,
right.
what the hell are you talking about, boy?
But I do consider you a friend. And since my brains are being splattered across this window, I see you consider me a friend as well.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, guess that's it.
Take care of yourself, Silas.
Yep. See you on the other side.
I just love the way you look so defeated and beat down. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Get on the ground now. Did you hear what I said? I
They
said,
go
Bro,
my
who is this?
my cameo. But if I knew what I was doing back then, I would have had Dion come in dressed as the cop.
Yeah, that was really messing with his
got a
head.
body down.
Yeah.
Sorry, old friend.
Hey,
Yeah.
as long as you're not in California, man, you could just AI it in.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true too.
Deep
Put
fake
Dion
Dion.
in a cop uniform.
I remember when we were doing that last shot, we kept cracking mad jokes. Like every time Jerry would walk out the door,
Mm.
and then every time Daymond came in for the first couple takes, he kept fumbling his lines.
I remember that.
Get on
Yeah,
the
right.
floor.
said, bro, you wrote this. Like, how are you messing this up?
I remember one time I stood outside like, again?
Hey, you ain't said nothing this whole movie. You gonna come in and mess up 3 words.
Right.
So
There you go.
Well, man, hey, I really appreciate y'all doing this, man. It was a great time being able to get y'all back here, and it was a good time reminiscing on all this, man.
It was an honor doing part of your film and bringing your vision to life, man. I really appreciate the opportunity.
like I said, Daymond, I think I'm really happy to see BloodGuilt come full circle, man, because I had a great time shooting this with y'all. It really didn't feel like all the takes and all the hours, man. It was just it was a labor of love, and I'm happy that we got to do it, man.
I appreciate it, man. All right. Well, I guess that concludes the commentary portion, man. Thank y'all again, man.